Welcome to a new episode of Awesome Living. I am your esteemed host, Gwen Aussem. So I just completed a workout and I thought, should I shower first? Should I go record the podcast first? The answer is record the podcast. Well, the moment is hot. Strike while the iron is hot, I said to myself. So if you're watching this on YouTube or Spotify, I recognize I've never looked better. Well, I did add a touch of lipstick, Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, because I'm a video podcasting pro and you deserve a little glamour. Okay. So the message today is Swift, and it is Taylor Swift. Okay. The message today is clear, and it is focus. Our focus creates our reality. I love this quote by an author named Sara Landon, and it is, what you focus on and the meaning you give it is creating your reality. I'm going to say it again because it's just got to sink into the bones. What you focus on and the meaning you give it is what's creating your reality. Here's a simple example that helps really make this a little more clear. So say you look at your bank account, you notice you have credit card debt. You might say, I'm just so irresponsible with money. I have credit card debt. The truth is, there is credit card debt, but you could see that credit card debt in a different way. And you could see it as, that is money I invested into a course that's going to help me start my business. So I'm not irresponsible with money. I'm strategic. You could actually be excited about that debt as it's a symbol of a new era, a new life that you're going to be starting. And when I think about focus, the image that comes to mind right now is when you have a magnifying glass and you're using the sun and you're positioning the magnifying glass so it focuses it in a way that it can really have this intense light that can burn. And this laser light, if you've seen Toy Story, you know it can create destruction, or you can focus in a way that it actually creates some art. You know, wood burning, that's an art, right? And the world is accelerating now in such a way that I believe the sun's rays in this analogy, this metaphor, is just hotter than ever. And so if you're focusing on the wrong things, we're bringing it back to our own lives here. If we're focusing on the wrong things, it's going to be a problem fast. And it could also take a little while to recover from the burn if it's focused on the wrong thing. But on the flip side, if you focus on the good things, it can keep that going. It can just be stronger and a more beautiful life than ever before. The bottom line about why we care about focus is it's all about raising our consciousness. What? Okay. To me, consciousness is really how we move through life and how much we are enjoying our lives. So people who are really conscious tend to be focused on love and harmony and joy and the good things in their lives and uplifting others. And they're having the best time most of the time. And I have decided I would like to join these people. So as of this year, I've been really focused as much as I can on raising my consciousness, on feeling better. And just in the last week, I noticed my focus kind of was a bit like a ping pong machine. I was like, oh, let's look over at this. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, let's look over at this. That's great. Oh. And that's exactly, I feel like I went through a washing machine in the last week. So it was a very clear message to focus. And that's why if you're stumbling across this, if you have been feeling a little bit of the same way, perhaps this is a message right for you about focusing on the things that uplift you. So what do we do if we are, you're focused on the wrong things, you feel like absolute garbage? What do we do? Here's what has gotten me to today, which today I'm having one of the best days of 2024. I am feeling good. She worked out. I just did a Melissa Wood health workout, having a wonderful day. My mother-in-law is watching the baby, so I have a whole day to do whatever, go with the flow. It is, oh my God, it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm having a great day. So, how did I get to this beautiful day? Number one, sometimes what you got to do is sleep it off. You can't fight the thoughts. Call it a day. Go to sleep at 8 p.m., 7 p.m., whenever you can. Wake up the next day, start fresh. Number two, movement. When I was working out, actually just a few minutes ago, even Melissa in her workout, it's an app that I use, a great business that she has. She was actually talking about focus as well and how focus creates expansion. And I was like, of course, focus. Of course, she's talking about it. It's everywhere. But movement really helps us go from ping pong thoughts to embodying, to just being more present, to being more still. So, movement, whatever movement works for you that makes you feel like you moved from the head back into the heart. Let's move. Number three, meditation or breathing. If you ideally meditation, they say to do it in the morning. Who are they? Smart people. But the reason why is because you're you're at a you're at a more still place in the morning before the coffee, before the emails, before the commutes, before the children, before the dogs need to go outside. So meditation or even just what Sara Landon, the author, recommends is she puts her hand on her heart and just takes 3 breaths and really helps her feel grounded and have a strong foundation for the day. And another one that I've been experimenting with when I'm not stuck in my head is if I'm starting to feel a little bit off, you can kind of feel the wheels are coming off the car a bit when you know what I'm saying. You're just feeling a little bit like it's that 3 p.m. crash or something. Stop and say, what could bring me joy right now? What could bring me happiness right now? What could help me feel a little bit better right now? That's another Sara Landon idea. Hers is what stop and what can bring me joy right now. I will say though, if you can't access joy, what is something access? Can you access fun? Can you access humor? What can just kind of like get you back on the tracks of being a little bit happier? So to end, just reminder of that quote from Sara, which is what you focus on and the meaning you give it is what's creating your reality. And it's so beautiful to know that our reality of you listening right now, tuning in right now, our reality now is old news. And we need to focus on what we want to call in and create to have a more beautiful rest of the day and more beautiful rest of our lives. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I wish you glorious focus on the things that you desire, and I hope you have an awesome day.